Welcome back to Breaking and Entering.
We're breaking and entering into the war.
The war.
The Great War.
Yes.
The King's Game.
Resume Death from Above. I think we
I
did.
thought we finished that, but maybe not.
Let's. I'm gonna. No. We're in the AC-130 now. This is a fun mission.
Okay. Oh, this is like one of the missions in GTA. Missions, one of the heists.
Is it?
There was one where you steal like a, I don't think it's a cargo boat. It's gotta be something like this. It's like a military vehicle.
Yeah.
And you get one person's a pilot and everybody else gets to be on guns.
Yeah.
It's part of the like Criminal Mastermind series.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn on. Do I have subtitles on? Yeah.
They
Okay.
said you just don't get to. Oh, there you go.
There he is. There's Soap and Price and Gaz.
Yeah.
Can you see enough? Can you see them?
I sure can. They look like little fleas.
So this is my big cannon. This is my little grenade cannon, and this is my little gun.
Just like I almost said Game of Thrones.
Do not fire directly on the church. I tried to.
Why can't you? Is it a church?
Oh, these guys.
Good job. Oh my god.
This was the result of when we were in Iraq and Afghanistan. There was a bunch of footage of this kind of stuff coming out. So they're like, yeah, let's do that. Whoa!
I like the one guy just constantly be like, whoa!
Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, here we go.
But don't hit soap.
It's them over here. They're just like lying in wait, I think. Oh, there's some guys.
Lying in wait for what? Oh, so they can storm the church.
Yeah.
Oh, because there's like information in there that they need, right?
I honestly don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's what they said last time.
Boom! Oh, I missed.
Yeah, because there's, again, the same mission in GTA. You can't pull up the building because there's something in the building that they need.
Oh.
So your job is to drive.
This guy's coming out of the tree line. Boom. So this was like pornography to me when I was young.
Oh!
Oh, this is a lot better. I like this better.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh yeah, big guns shooting out of an airplane. I'm going to join the Air Force.
I thought you were going to say you were going to jack off.
Yeah, I did.
To this.
Yeah, to this. I was playing this and going, oh! In high school. I was. I was. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I can't breathe.
Yeah. On the road. There's one.
Be careful, because some of those are our guys.
I see them. No, I'm not.
See?
Shut up.
You literally just shot.
I'm not.
One of our guys. You did.
I'm not.
I watched one of them go flying across the screen.
Oh, I thought those were bad guys.
That would be why I kept saying
no, but the cars were coming in. This is hard. It's hard being in war.
They said that was a public road.
Okay, well, they told me, oh, here's the cars, and then I was already shooting at them. Don't shoot at them while I'm already shooting at them. Okay.
Back.
Yeah.
What was that war game that like keeps getting in trouble with the government because it's like too?
Oh, I killed a civilian.
Why'd you do that?
Because I wanted to.
Oh, why?
Ah, we have to do this all over again. Well, how are you?
I'm doing alright. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I just ate some eggs.
What was that game? What's that game that like they keep getting in trouble because like their tanks and stuff are too similar to what the U.S. government actually has, and then people keep like,
World of Tanks?
hmm,
World of Tanks?
maybe. Do you
I,
know what I'm talking about? Because we've talked about this before, not on a recording.
I, what do you mean? Explain.
We've had a conversation about the game that like keeps getting in trouble because people keep like sending classified government documents about like tanks and stuff to the game company. And we're like, we can't open them, we can't look at these, like we're already getting in trouble just for making like accurate tanks or whatever.
I have no idea.
We've had so many conversations about it.
I think, is it World of Tanks?
Probably, I don't know.
Or is it like Arma?
You were the one that told me about it.
I don't remember,
Oh my
honestly.
God.
It's probably something I read on Reddit. And
Oh,
here's the thing
okay.
about Reddit. You read it on Reddit, and then you forget about it.
That's why it's called read it and
Yeah.
not remembered it.
Exactly.
All the pieces are falling into place.
Yes, exactly. I've seen so many, like, facts and things on Reddit that it's just, like, not... I didn't see that. Okay.
Don't kill any civilians. Destroy the village.
Yes.
Where are we in this? Are we in like Eastern Europe?
We are in Obligatoristan.
Hmm. I see. Mm.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'll be honest.
Alright.
We're in, like,
Good job.
Eastern Europeistan.
We're firing too close to the friendlies.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, baby.
Oh, God. Yeah, and I think you're supposed to basically be like in Russia right now, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. What building?
What guys? Oh,
Is it that? Oh, they're trying to escape. Because they had to, I don't remember.
We're doing really well.
Oh, they rescued Nikolai and then their helicopter got sent down, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So they're just trying to escape.
Yep. Whoa.
I killed everybody.
No.
I'm bored.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Was that our guys or no?
I don't
No,
know.
I guess not.
Well, they're getting gunned down by our guys, too. I think it was in the first game where, like, the guys would literally just be, like, standing there. They wouldn't, like, actually be fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd just, like, have guys shooting at them, and they'd just be sitting there, like, kill the guys! And then you would shoot at them, and then they would explode, but then you would hit your own guys.
And
And
then
it'd
they
be like,
yell at you again?
yeah. Like, oh, you're firing at our own men! Blah, 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 blah. Like, shut up, I'm not. I helped.
Shoot dead bodies?
Mm-hmm. Is it that guy? Oh, there's that guy, too. Now listen, here's the thing. It's very obvious now that there's a plane above the people right now
Uh-huh.
that's like shooting down. Why would anybody go outside?
You know, I ask myself that question regularly.
Yeah, all the time. Like when we're outside and there's people shooting down at us from an airplane.
Yeah, I'm like, why did we go?
Like you hear pow, pow, bang, bang, boom, hot damn. Why would you go outside? Obviously they see you and obviously they're shooting at you.
Well, what's their option? Is just sitting there and wait for them to leave? Like, where they're gonna... I don't know. I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
Maybe they can't hear the plane.
No, I didn't.
Maybe you have to stealth vehicle.
Maybe. Oh, I see those guys.
Are you supposed to kill those guys, or are those our guys?
No, they are not our guys. Those helicopters are our guys.
They are?
Yeah. See? They have strobes.
Mmm. They exfil?
For exfil, baby.
Hey, yo.
I'm playing this mission one-handed. I'm scratching my leg. I've been doing so the entire mission.
Well, it doesn't seem particularly involved.
No, not really. As cool as this mission is, it's very boring. Like, you play it once and you're like, oh yeah, that was cool, and then you never have to play it again.
Returning to base, you did it.
Yeah, baby.
You done did it.
I want to play All Gillied Up today. I want to get to that mission today, because that's my favorite. That's the best mission in all of Call of Duty ever.
Okay.
Forever.
I'm excited.
Yeah, dude. Well, that was the first mission.
That was a really exciting episode.
That was 12 minutes, and I bet half of that was us like getting ready. So,
and I bet half of it was us sitting silently listening to
yeah.
the
So let's do 2 missions this episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one.
Yeah, a long one. Yeah, dude. I think this is War Pig.
If I could stop burping today, that would be stellar.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we're doing. We're looking for Al-Assad. That's the guy that killed the president.
Oh, yeah. Peter Jackson.
Yeah, dude. We're in a tank. Or I think we're escorting a tank.
Why does the water taste so bad?
Because it's old. It's been in there for like 2 days. Oh no, we are in a tank. Are we? I don't remember what this mission is. I think we're just escorting a tank.
I like that they're giving us all the information on the tank as if we would remember that or that it would mean anything to us.
Well, they're just being like, yeah, it's the cool thing.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Peter Jackson, go make a 4th Lord of the Rings movie, even though it's not necessary. Is that a controversial opinion that I don't want more Lord of the Rings movies?
No, because the ones that we have already are great.
Yeah. Well, Hobbit
and
is okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, you said Lord of the Rings movie.
That's fair. So, like, I was one of those people that was excited about the show.
The Rings of Power.
Yeah. No, and I haven't watched it yet, so it's probably not the most prudent thing for me to say, but I'm not excited to watch them anymore because I've heard that they're not very good. It's not a very good show.
See, I've heard very mixed reviews, and it's not even an issue of like, oh, well, people that read the Silmarillion like it or dislike it, or people who have never read the Silmarillion like it or dislike it. It's like all over the place.
Yeah.
I know people that have and have not read it that love it. I know people that have not, or people that have not read it that hate it. So
right.
It's really, I mean, I think it just comes down to it's another one of those classic situations of like everybody is just very loudly expressing their beliefs about the show, and so you really don't have a good idea of like, is it actually good? Is it actually bad? Like,
right.
I don't know. I think it's probably like a lot of the stuff that people don't like is either people that are not really into Lord of the Rings stuff and people who are really into the Lord of the Rings stuff.
Right.
I think that would be the stuff that would be most people saying, I didn't really care for it or it wasn't very good. People like you and I who are like, well, we've read them and we've seen the movies, but we're not necessarily like, well, they can't do that because in the Silmarillion they established that blah, blah, blah. Or like, that's not how such and such works. Like, the angriest I got over anything that happened in any of the movies was that they didn't take us on a fun little adventure to meet Tom Bombadil.
Yeah.
And then I have no opinions about the Hobbit movies because they did not like the books, really.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fine.
The first movie is kind of like the books, but then they just kind of...
Yeah.
Because the book is... My favorite book ever is The Hobbit.
I agree with that. I think...
Was I upset that they diverged? Not really. It was still fun. It was the ending battle was cool. It hit all of the little like it scratched all of the worms that I wanted to scratch, you know, in my brain. I was like, oh, this is cool. Yeah, this is like a fantasy war battle that's happening. Is it realistic? No, but it's cool.
Yeah. I would just wish that they would have focused less on like the sensationalism
Yeah.
of what they did. Like all of those really gratuitous, like masturbatory CGI
Yeah.
scenes that they had, like Legolas running up the bridge.
Yeah.
Like, you're just completely taking me out of this now because one, it's not believable. Two, it's the worst CGI I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Three, why do I care?
Mm-hmm.
He's not even supposed to be here in the first place. And second of all, like, what is the point of like? And then look at this elf running up a distant. It's like you could have done so much cooler stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Than whatever. Anyway, it's all like nitpicky stuff. I feel
Yeah.
like with The Hobbit, like you can still watch it and enjoy it. It's not objectively good, but it's still like you can't really watch it. So it is what it is. But
I attributed The Hobbit a lot to like the prequels of Star Wars, because like, yeah, is the story great? Not really. Is the acting fantastic? Not really. But is there a lot of like cool visual stuff going on? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is the music really entertaining?
Oh, yes. Yeah. The music is great. The battle and war and fighting and all that stuff, which really scratched the itch when I was young. Yeah, that's awesome. Is everything else? I suck.
Get good. Costed a single javelin missile.
They are great theater movies.
Yeah.
With like the Dolby Atmos and stuff.
That is definitely like a movie that was made to be watched in a theater.
Yes.
For sure. Can't argue with that at all.
But yeah. All of that to say is I should probably watch the Lord of the Rings TV show. I'm probably not going to. And I'm okay with that. How about this?
Just so you know,
Flashbang.
Covered in blood.
I know.
That almost looked like you threw it and it bounced back at you, and I was about to have a real red versus blue moment.
What was that?
That was the worst throw ever.
Oh yeah?
Of all time.
Yeah.
That happens.
Thank you.
It's a running gag in later seasons of RVB is when they throw shit and it like hits a wall and bounces back at them, and then before it explodes, someone says, "That was the worst throw ever."
Yeah.
Of all time. And then it explodes and they suffer the consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
Probably one. That's probably my favorite running gag in RVB. There's quite a few of them, but
yeah,
the worst throw ever is just it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Do you want to know what my favorite running gag is?
What?
Huh?
Well, this has been Breaking and Entering.
This is the last episode.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
Sorry to announce it to you guys this way, but
we're dead, or I'm dead.
Has been murdered, and yeah, we're done now forever.
Yep.
Yep.
Ah! Stop shooting me!
Die. What are you doing? Get good.
I'm dying. This is the end of Breaking and Entering.
For MLG Pro, let's go.
I am MLG Pro.
Get
I am. Optic called me.
Well, get better then. Prove it.
I'm doing it. What?
Speaking of things that we watched, we saw the D&D movie.
Oh, we did.
I was like, I feel like there was something I wanted to say when we were talking about the Lord of the Rings. What the heck was it? Oh yeah, D&D movie. That was
Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, not the weird mid or early 2000s.
Yeah, not the
bad fantasy movie that they slapped Dungeons and Dragons on the title to get more people to come.
No, the new one with Chris, with the superior Chris.
Yeah.
Fine. It was good. Well, and what? Okay, so I'm saying it was good. The thing that we kept coming back to is like one of the things we think that made it so good was the fact that they didn't necessarily set out to make like a good movie. They set out to make a fun movie.
Exactly.
That's what made it good.
Yes.
And that I think I'm always gonna come back to, like, yeah, a movie doesn't have to be like this masterpiece of like flawless plot and like narrative progression.
We don't need
like,
Shawshank Redemption.
we don't need Shawshank Redemption. We just need something that's fun with likable characters and a compelling plot.
Mm-hmm.
And
cool visuals.
Fun, yeah, and as long as it's fun and it's not like, don't know. I don't want to say like not gratuitous because it certainly can be and still be fun. But
Yeah.
like when you focus on the right stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which in that was friendship and being goofy and just going on a fun tabletop adventure.
Exactly.
That's what made it so good. And it was, I could, honest to God, like, I realize I've only seen it once, but I feel like that's one of those movies that I could watch, like, maybe not every single day, because that's pretty much reserved for Pirates of the Caribbean and Pride and Prejudice, really anything that has Keira Knightley in it.
Mm-hmm.
But
so the original Dungeons and Dragons movie. She's in it. She's in it.
What? Well, I guess I had to take back my I had to take back my criticism of the first Dungeons and Dragons movie. No, but like I could watch it pretty frequently, I feel like. And still be like, this is a great movie, like this is just fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, and it's so like it's loyal to the game that it's based off of.
Yeah.
Like there's like I don't want to like toot my own horn, but I'm very familiar with the rules and the elements of 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. I listen to / play it pretty often, and it's kind of been my obsession for the last half decade. And there was a lot that I was very worried that they were just going to kind of like just make a fantasy movie that like or just says like, oh, this is the lightning bolt spell. It's like 3rd level or whatever. But no, they were just like, oh, here's stuff that visually you can recognize as being a certain spell. But we're not going to like call too much attention to it. We're not going to just be like, oh yeah, we're referencing the 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons rulebook.
Yeah. I think the only time they did that was with the time stop, but that made sense because it was like something that you couldn't necessarily notice, and it wasn't like it's not like the wizard was calling it out. It was everybody else being like, run from the time stop.
Well, and here's the thing too. I think time stop is like one of the most, it's like a 9th level spell or something. It's one of the most powerful spells you can have in Dungeons and Dragons, so somebody casting it is a big deal.
And it almost, like, the way, to bring it back to what we're playing right now, it didn't feel any different to me than someone being like, RPG, like, you're letting them know, like, hey, something serious is happening, we need to be on the lookout. But yeah, otherwise, like, everything was so seamless and just, like, fun. And
it didn't seem like they were trying too hard.
Yeah.
I guess that's so subjective, but that's just kind of what it was.
It really, our opinions on most media comes down to subjectivity, but also we're right all the time, so.
Yes. If you have interest in seeing the movie, you definitely should.
And if you just go into it wanting to have a fun time, you will enjoy it.
It's very similar to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I would say
that vibe for me, and like Kingsman, I think.
Yes, where it's not like perfect. It's not top 100 on IMDb, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's not Pride and Prejudice, and it's not Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's its own little thing, and it's very enjoyable.
It is an enjoyable. We are, so we should end right here.
We should pause right here, but yeah.
But it's an enjoyable movie theater experience, and you should go see it if you are interested.
So go do that, and then come back, and you can watch more Breaking and Entering.
Yeah, and we'll talk. Well, we probably will stop talking about it, but there'll be more Breaking and Entering next time.
Yay!
Yay!
Bye!
Bye!